And welcome to MPL Presents, the Huddle brought to you by Cricfit. And what a stellar game that was between Punjab and Chennai there, as we saw what happened. Punjab won by 6 wickets against Chennai. That fabulous knock by Rahul at the end, we saw 98. I mean, that was just tremendous sheer power hitting, and might as well, we might just see a situation where Punjab certainly might just have a tiny bit of chance of qualifying for the playoffs. We'll see how the calculation pans out. We're still not sure how the remaining matches are going to change the outcome here of who finishes fourth in the points table here. But that is what has happened here. Match number 53, Punjab have beaten Chennai by 6 wickets. The loopholes in Chennai's lineup have been exposed today. Early wickets got them thinking, and this is the pattern we have seen. I mean, in the past, we have seen Raidu score runs in the middle order. Moin Ali has been on and off. Raina is not in the side. Uttappa didn't get going. They were all and really just more reliant on the openers, and that hasn't worked here. So that is what has happened. Punjab have beaten Chennai in the final game. Now both these teams have finished playing 14 games in this league stage, and उसके साथ ही हम देख रहे हैं कि पंजाब के पास एक छोटा सा मौका बन सकता है बिकॉज दे आर नाउ फिफ्थ इन द पॉइंट्स टेबल. अगला जो मैच है इट इज बिटवीन कोलकाता एंड राजस्थान. तो अगर आज कोलकाता जीत जाती है they'll end up on 14 points. It will end Punjab and Rajasthan's. Okay, Rajasthan anyways are out, but it will end Punjab's hopes of qualifying for the playoffs, whatever tiny bit of hope they had here. But looking at this way, if Kolkata win today, tomorrow Mumbai will have to defeat Hyderabad by a big margin to eventually qualify, which hasn't really worked. So we'll have to see, which we'll have to see how it works because उनको कुछ 11 या 12 ओवर्स में डिफीट करना होगा हैदराबाद को, एंड दिस लुक्स अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टास्क क्योंकि पिछला मैच जो हुआ राजस्थान के साथ, वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि लो स्कोरिंग मैच था, शारजा में हुआ था, बट ये मैच आई थिंक दुबई में होने वाला है and they need to win by a big margin, but everything depends upon आज क्या होता है आज के मुकाबले में. एंड इसी के लिए हम बात करने वाले हैं कोलकाता बनाम राजस्थान का ये मैच जो होने वाला है एट दी वेरी 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 आइकॉनिक शारजा क्रिकेट स्टेडियम पे. सो और भी बातें करेंगे, बट उसके पहले I would quickly like to remind you to download the MPL app, make your teams now, and stand a chance to win a whole lot of goodies from MPL. So, and you can also, celebrate just like Virat is doing at the moment here. He's not celebrating, but he's actually in that winning pose that he has won so many things. And that's how it is, and that's how we look at things. But with this, we'll just quickly take a look at Deepdas Gupta's playing 11 for today. The fantasy playing 11 he has picked up. And let's just quickly take a look. Interesting picks always in the offering with Deepdas Gupta's 11. Sanju Samson, Rana, Gill, Lewis, Jaiswal, Tewatia, Venkatesh Iyer, Sunil Narayan. You have Chakravarti, Southee and Rahman. So अगर देखा जाए काफी इवेंट्स उन्होंने पिक किया है. 6 प्लेयर्स कोलकाता में से, 5 प्लेयर्स राजस्थान में से. बट जो यहाँ पे प्लेयर्स है अगर हम उनको देखें यहाँ पे, तो if we see the picks he has made here, Samson has been the highest run scorer for Rajasthan, and so which is why he is the captain. And with this as well, you also have a Venkatesh Iyer who has run really well for Kolkata. I mean, the way he has opened the innings, he has been doing really well. As I mentioned, opening करते bowling भी करने लगे, इसीलिए हम उनको देख रहे हैं कि all-rounders के नीचे slot हुए हैं. You also have a Tewatia who hasn't really fired much in this season. पिछले साल he just flourished out of nowhere, but इस साल कुछ हुआ नहीं है. So again Tewatia देखते हैं क्योंकि आखिरी मैच है उनका. तेवाटिया का नहीं, राजस्थान का आखिरी मैच है. So before the mega auctions, he does have a final chance. In fact, all the players playing in today's game have a final chance to impress the players out there here. So we will see how this pans out. And I think a very interesting match which is coming out. We'll have to also see the other players Deepdas Gupta has picked here. We have Chakravarti, we have Southie, and we also have Rahman. Now, looking at the spin combination, not many spinners picked here. शारजा में मैच है. पिछला मैच अगर हम देखें काफी 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 स्लो था. Eventually we saw that low scoring game come up between Mumbai and Rajasthan. But अगर आज हम देखें यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे जो बॉलर्स कटर डाल सकते हैं उनका थोड़ा ज्यादा चुनाव किया है दीपदास गुप्ता ने. नारायण है, वेंकटेश अय्यर थोड़ा मिक्सअप करते हैं, राहुल तिवारी स्पिन गेंदबाज है, चक्रवर्ती है, एंड देन मुस्तफिजुर रहमान, ही हैज बीन फैबुलस. एंड पिछले मैच में एंड में हमने देखा उनको थोड़े छक्के भी मारे उन्होंने. आई मीन आखिरी ओवर में ट्रेंट बोल को आई थिंक ही हिट 1-6 ओवर लॉन्ग ऑन. सो अगेन ब्रिलियंट पिक्स हियर मेड बाय दीपदास गुप्ता. बैटिंग की ओर एक नजर डाले, लुइस जसवाल हैव बीन स्कोरिंग रन्स फॉर their side here. Gill and Rana है ही, यहाँ पे राहुल त्रिपाठी का चुनाव नहीं किया दीपदास गुप्ता ने. But then out and all, a good selection here I would say, because Venkatesh Iyer becomes a very key player, because has been bowling well, has been batting well. Samson, highest run scorer for Rajasthan in this season. He's also in the top 5 highest run scorer of this season. So it's a good selection I would say. And इसके साथ ही we'll also take a look at the key battles we are likely to see today. तो पहले की बैटल की बात करते हैं. मैंने तेवाड़िया की बात की थी, तो उनका रिकॉर्ड चक्रवर्ती के खिलाफ कैसा है. 3 इनिंग्स में 11 रन्स दिए एंड 2 विकेट लिए हैं चक्रवर्ती ने तेवाड़िया के. तो अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें तो तेवाड़िया, आई मीन एक ही हमने नॉक उनका बहुत सुना है, कॉट्रेल को, जो उन्होंने 5 छक्के मारे थे. शारजा में मैच हुआ था, बट उस इनिंग्स के बाद काफी चेंज दिखा हमें फॉर्म में. सो दैट हैजंट रियली हैपेंड. तो अगेन आज अगर चक्रवर्ती के सामने आ जाते हैं, इट माइट जस्ट बी ट्रबल फॉर तेवाटिया. ही हैज स्ट्रगल्ड अगेंस्ट चक्रवर्ती. देखिए 3 इनिंग्स में अगर आप उनको 2 या 3 बार आउट कर रहे हो, तो इट्स साइंस ऑफ ट्रबल हियर. सो दैट्स अप विद चक्रवर्ती एंड तेवाटिया. इसके साथ चक्रवर्ती के बजाय हम अब बात करेंगे यहाँ पे गिल एंड तेवाटिया के बारे में. But this time Tewatia is from the bowler's perspective. And अगर यहाँ पे देखे 4 इनिंग्स में 3 रन देके 2 dismissals लिए हैं. So again this is one key battle you need to keep in mind, कि यहाँ पे तेवाटिया ने गिल को भी आउट किया है. So अगर आप फैंटेसी 11 बना रहे हो, यहाँ पे दीपदास गुप्ता ने बहुत अच्छा सिलेक्शन किया है तेवाटिया को लेके, क्योंकि ही हैज a certain record in favor of him. Gill तो ओपन करने वाले हैं, अगर आते तो you're likely to see Tewatia might just ball one over in the power play or something like that when Gill is batting, क्योंकि struggles हमें दिख चुके हैं according to past stats. So that is what the 2 key battles look like. We'll move to the last one. It's between the Caribbean all-rounder, we can say, Sunil Narayan, and I'm not talking about Sunil Narayan. You must have thought Andre Russell here, but पता नहीं आज खेलेंगे कि नहीं, देखते हैं. We hope that he plays, because has a major role to play if he plays for Kolkata today. But we'll talk about Narayan and Samson. And अगर इसकी बैटल की हम बात करें, यहाँ पे 10 इनिंग्स में देखिए 47 रन देखिए, 3 बार डिसमिस किया है. ठीक है, सैमसन का थोड़ा सा स्पिन के खिलाफ हम देख रहे हैं आजकल थोड़ा सा एक जो स्ट्रगल दिख रहा है. आई मीन normally we would say that he doesn't struggle much against the spin bowlers, but the stat, and even in the previous game as well, I think he has got out to a spinner. So थोड़ा सा stat देख के भी आप चुनाव करते हो, and that is what it looks like. So yep, so these are the stats for today. These are the key battles for today. We'll wait for the toss, but before the toss takes place, I'd like you to quickly remind you to download the MPL app, make your teams now, stand a chance to celebrate like Kohli, just like he's doing right here. But also remember that this game involves an element of financial risk. So please play responsibly and at your own risk. And देखते ही देखते यहाँ पे अगर हम देखें तो राजस्थान ने टॉस जीता है. दे हैव इलेक्टेड टू bowl first. So that is what the news is coming all the way from Sharjah here. Rajasthan have won the toss, elected to bowl first, and we'll see how these things go here, because Sharjah mein normally teams look to chase. That is what has been there, because dew comes into play. It's very hot at the moment. I mentioned this in every live that it's very hot in Sharjah. So Let's see what happens here. I'm not expecting many changes on both the sides. कोलकाता के लिए must win है. If they have to drop one player, उनको मॉर्गन को drop करना होगा because he is lying low on form here. So we'll quickly wait for the lineups, and we are still not sure if there are any changes that have come in through for Yep, for the Rajasthan side here. Morgan is at the toss, so he will be playing today's game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, कह सकते हैं, because he has not performed to his best of best capabilities. Average is about 14 or 15. So that's all to talk about Kolkata here. All the players have been at the top of their mark, but Morgan has struggled in this season of the Indian T20 League. So देखना होगा क्या होता है. But talking about the playing 11, still not sure if there is any change that has come in. Still waiting, and that's what it looks like. Mm, let's try to figure out if there can be any changes. Kolkata might, I don't think they'll make any changes. Maybe बॉलर के साथ थोड़ा टेंकर कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमने एक मैच में प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा को देखा, दूसरे मैच में संदीप वॉरियर को देखा. In the next game, we saw Shivam Mavi. So they've tried various combinations with the Indian bases there, but more or less I think will be the same. And also will be interesting to see if Andre Russell and Lockie Ferguson will be playing today's game. देखिए रसल ने पिछले मैच में प्रैक्टिस की है. पिछले मैच में नहीं, पिछले दिन ही उनकी प्रैक्टिस सेशन हुई थी. वहां पे रसल दिखाई दिए थे प्रैक्टिस सेशन में. सो विल बी important to see if Russell will look to play in this game here. And अगर खेलते हैं तो it's going to be raining sixes because शारजा छोटा ग्राउंड है, and you always know कि something or the other might just happen here. So oh my god, Rajasthan have made 4 changes. 4. I'll repeat that. Livingston, Morris, Unadkat all have made their way into the side here. So, you know, two overseas players not playing. We'll try to see who are they, who are not playing. Maybe Miller is not playing since they've got Livingston back in the side here, and looks a bit dodgy at the moment. I mean, four changes for the Rajasthan side. We'll quickly try to see if Kolkata have made any changes to their side there, but doesn't look like at the moment. I think they have probably gone in with an unchanged playing 11 here. Well, just quickly wait here. I'm just waiting for the lineups. So, well, Kolkata. Yep, we have the lineups here. So, Ferguson is playing. Southie is not playing today's game. That's the one change coming in for Kolkata. We talk about Rajasthan. They have made as many as 4. So, Unadkat is in for Gopal. Rawat, Anuj Rawat, keeping karte. He is also in the side in place of Miller. Morris is in place of, probably, I think he's in place of Miller. That is something I figure out. And Livingston is in place of Lewis. So interesting to see if we are going to see Samson and Jaiswal open the innings, or whether whether Livingston is going to open the lineup here. So quite a few changes coming in. Kolkata, more or less the same 11. Gill, Iyer, Tripathi, Rana, Morgan, Karthik, Shakib, Narayan Ferguson, Mavi, Chakravarti. More or less the same 11 for Kolkata. Just that one change that has come in. Lockie Ferguson walks in place of Tim Southey. I mean, once he was fit, he was always going to be there. So that is the news from the center here. And we spoke about Rajasthan's lineup as well. So this is all for today. We have spoken about the lineups, and should be a cracker of a game. Just the thought of Rajasthan there, because too many changes that have come in through. Let's see how these changes pan out. But this is Amay Petkar signing off until next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day because we're having 2 games at the same time there. So it's going to be a cracker of an event. 2 games at the same time. Not that the outcomes of both games are interlinked to each other, but this is something the committee decided few days back, that they'll have the final 2 games at the same time, and that is what is happening here. So let's stay tuned and see what happens in today's game, and then what happens with tomorrow's game as well, when Mumbai take on the Hyderabad. And let's see at the end of the day which team becomes the 4th team to qualify for the playoffs of this season's Indian T20 League. This is Amay Petkar signing off. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time at 6:50 here. Please take care.